Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going? Okay. Are we there? Oh,
We're here.
here we are. Okay, I'm trying to unmute. There we are. We're all here. What's that weird sound that wasn't there before? Okay.
Oh.
Don't swat it over here.
That's weird.
Honestly, Barry, when you swatted, it took care of it.
It did. He did it. Barry, good job, man. You got it, buddy.
That's nice.
I thought you were going to do a chopsticks, but a swat work.
Poor Roger will never be the same.
It doesn't matter because this is Are You Serious? Where nothing is
No.
currently.
Tom, let's not. No, I don't want to do the show. Let's do something else.
I could do that. Yeah. All right, I could do that. Yeah, let's do something else. Here's a commercial for shitty improv.
Hey. Oh. How many fingers is Bobby holding up? Oh my gosh! Oh my god! That's a newborn. How is he doing that?
And the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you 185 kangaroos. 185 kangaroos say, why not? And the bartender says, because we're already closed, man. You just got to go.
Oh, that's super shitty. Nice. Well done. Well done.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom, can you play that
happy
one
now?
Much better.
Can you
Much
play
better.
that? I kind of missed part of it.
Yeah. Yes, Lauren is trying to get her steps in. It's not the least bit bothersome to anybody. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
She happens to be very good at this game. She could phone this in,
Hashtag free Lauren,
which would be better than
she
Barry's
is-
internet.
there's
Okay,
somebody that controls her contract for her.
so let's
Her body moves it up pretty
Serious.
cowardly.
let's introduce everybody. Amy, Lauren, Casey, that lady who's Aniela, Danny Boy, and Barry.
Tom, you used to give us a lot of time up front to talk about what we're going through, who we are. And I feel like that was a quick intro, especially since tonight is the first night we've ever seen Amy.
Yes. So we will go around to each person around the old horn there, and we will give everyone a chance. You just took Danny's and Aniela's time, but Amy, how you doing?
Why not his own
Your
time?
first time with us.
Yes, I am great. Tom dragged me out of the gutter.
Out of the
He
gutter.
found me there, so I'm thankful to
Yes.
be here tonight.
Yes, it's Amy. Yes, it is. Good to see you. Amy was a sick puppy a long time ago. But she got better. Lauren, how you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
What mile marker are we at?
I'm at 0.88, so I should stop fairly soon. Happy Lunar New Year to our Chinese New Year celebrating friends.
Awesome.
All of us.
Thank you.
It's the year of the pony, I think, right?
It's the year of the ox.
Of
The
the what?
avocado?
Ox.
Oh,
The metal ox.
Okay, I believe that. Casey,
that's my
speaking
year.
about oxes, are you frozen? No, you're not.
No. I'm here, and don't you dare try to minimize me, okay? I'm not just some window on your computer that just goes away after authorizing me, okay? I mean something. I have opinions, and I'm going to tell my truth tonight, or I'm not.
Yeah, Amy's also a
He's a little
laughing gasser.
sensitive over there.
God
Yes.
reminds us.
Gosh, that is right, Amy.
Amy was
I'm old.
Amy-
Hey, I'm 38.
Amy was brought to us by
stork.
Jerry.
Oh,
Yes.
right, Jerry. Jerry, if you're out there, good God, get in touch. We want to put you on this damn program, for God's sake. We love you. I don't want Jerry on here because he would destroy me, and I don't want that.
I never want Jerry on.
Okay, we're going to move down to Aniela. How you doing, that lady, Aniela?
Good.
That's good. Very good. Danny, how are you? How's it going?
I'm doing great. I spent 4 hours today building a balloon arch for Galentine's Day.
Oh, you too?
Galentine's Day
Oh, no,
celebration
Danny.
tonight at my hotel. Be there. That's already over.
Danny, the
It took
show
4
hasn't
hours to build that stupid thing.
started yet. That's not a true. Did you do a statement? Did you already do a statement?
Did you
did a statement.
really build a balloon arch?
Did I mess up the format? Did I mess the format up? I thought I didn't realize the format. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This internet works so much better when we all talk at once, by the way. I don't know if it gets more information out to the audience.
Okay. New format.
And Barry, how you doing, Barry?
I'm doing great. A quick question, Tom. Oh,
Barry's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that Barry. This
Oh, the other
Barry. How you doing?
Yeah.
At least we have one Barry.
Yes.
So quick question, Tom. Do we need at least 67 viewers tonight?
To get to that
The threshold?
to get the tote bag. Yes, to get the tote bag. Absolutely. We need to get
Well, good luck
there.
with that. Yeah.
To we come to you only twice a year, and we ask you to pledge. Oh, what the hell was that?
No, it was me. It was me.
Okay.
Don't worry
That's
about
okay.
it. It's
That's
fine.
all right. So
Take something for that. Yeah.
here's how this show works. Well, it doesn't work, but here's how it's designed to work. Each one of our panelists has shared with me and only me some factoids about their life, something that's happened to them or something that they've done. And I will show one for each one of them tonight, and they will have to talk about it. They don't know what I'm going to show, or I might substitute it with a piece of bullshit that I've made up. Either way, they're going to have to pretend it's true and defend it. Whichever side guesses correctly most often who's lying, who's telling the truth, doesn't win anything. Okay. And just to clarify, anybody on any team can question anybody. It's because we don't really care.
Hey, Tom, are we starting with the questions now?
That was one.
Okay. Are we doing the show?
We are. We have to wait for Todd Rice. There he is. There he is. Okay.
Are we live?
Sorry, too long. Didn't read. Okay.
Sure, Todd.
Let's get going.
Are we live? Are we live?
Live.
Yeah, just keep touching. What am I, a fucking goldfish?
Oh, is this how we go?
Hey.
Is this how we go live?
That's not how we go live. That's
Are
how
we
you
live?
How
say
we
it.
go live? Are we live?
Oh, man. Don't do that. Oh.
Oh, you poke Barry's eye out.
Hey, Barry, I'm so sorry. I
Okay,
didn't know how
I'm
the
going to
internet worked.
nominate
Don't do it again.
captains for both teams. I'm going to nominate Casey for the red team because he's going to do it one way or the other. And,
Unaccept.
Can he captain our team as well?
Yes,
I'm going to captain both teams tonight. I will be playing both Jesus Christ and Pontius Pilate tonight.
You're a switch hitter.
Yeah. And by
I'm
the way, with as much action as I've gotten, I take that as a compliment.
I'm going to Aniela, you've got the most at bats on your team. So when Casey isn't captain of your team, you are. Yeah. So let's get started, shall we? We always start with this person right here, whoever this is. It happens to be Amy. She's never done this before. She's going to screw it up for the entire rest of us, but that's okay.
Amy,
you can roll with that.
Amy, we're so happy to have you here tonight. I'm so happy to have you on my team. Yeah. If you fuck this up, I will bury you. Yeah. Good luck tonight. Good luck.
Hey, thanks. No pressure.
Yeah, you will be a pile of balloons and flowers on the side of the road somewhere.
I will take my 13 followers and end you on the internet. I'll do it.
And I'm one of them. So, mighty. Here we go. Enough clever banter.
That was clever.
Yes, it was. If it was banter, let's get going. We will start with Amy. Amy, I will display this thing, and you will read it out loud, and then they will ask you questions, and you'll answer them, and that's the way it goes. And you don't know. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
All right. I got into a fist fight at an Ashley Simpson concert.
Wait, that was you?
It was me. It was me.
Did this involve fighting captors who were forcibly taking you to an Ashley Simpson concert?
So in Ashley's defense, this is before her lip sync fiasco on SNL. This is when she was still a true artist.
That day.
Okay. She was 11, I think.
Can I vote for false at this point?
There's no line item veto here.
I remember around that age, and I think we're about the same age. Who took you to this concert?
Well, I went. First of all, it's Ashley, Ashlee. Whoever's asking that question, I'm a true fan. Second of all, I went by myself. Wait, no, I went with my sister and a group of friends, but my sister played a main role in the fight.
She was cast.
Okay, so some real basic questions before we move on. Who did you fight? What was the cause of it?
So
how much blood was there?
How many rounds? Who was the ref?
Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm approximately 5'2". My sister is approximately 5'11". She was in the band. I was the athlete.
Never forget, by the way.
Yeah. So Erica, my sister, actually started the fight by making a rude comment and then getting
Can we
punched.
get her on the show?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
She wouldn't fit. She's too tall.
She's way too tall. There's not enough bandwidth.
It'd be like this in her book.
Yes. So anyhow,
she
made a rude comment and subsequently got punched in the face. And then her little sister went crazy. So that's what happened.
Do you know what comment she made?
I do. I'll never forget it.
Can you?
Okay, so we were in the front, of course, as true fans. We were right in front of Ashley, and the concert was over. So we were all trying to leave, and these girls were pushing, and my sister said, "Fine, let the fat asses through."
No.
That is rude. And she got punched in the face for that comment. But when her little sister when I saw her get punched in the face, I kind of went a little bit crazy.
You were in the front row?
Well, it was like, a mosh pit, just like every Ashley Simpson concert has.
Oh yeah, no, we
Wait,
don't
yeah.
have
Yeah, we know
an
about that.
mosh
Yeah.
pit.
Back when I was at an Ashley Simpson concert, I don't remember a mosh pit.
Yeah, we were all just standing there right in front of the stage.
Did they have seats?
I'm sure they did, but we chose to stand the whole time.
Did you land?
I would have punched you out right there just for that myself.
Did you land a punch?
Yeah.
So yes, but my signature move was
Tom,
calling.
You can
the
stop
show
right
is
there.
canceled. The show is canceled.
I'm
The
erected.
rest of the show is talking about Amy's fights.
I would hear that signature move. This sounds awesome.
Okay, so I'm a soccer player. So heads are about the size of a soccer ball. So I actually pulled her head down and kneed her in the nose.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Which
in
is
soccer,
when-
you use hands?
No, we
Is
don't
that
use
it?
hands in soccer, but I needed to that night.
That's
It
kind
does
of
sound like a soccer move. I've never heard of
I
Well,
never
you
saw
know.
the
Christian
soccer ball
Ronaldo
knee.
dropping a ball to his knee and then sending it to the goal.
All right,
he has.
Casey, this is not your question, so stay out of it. Amy, I am wondering what happened after. Was there blood? Did you get pulled apart? Did the security come?
Okay. There was blood after that knee to the nose move, which is when everybody told us to start running because the cops were coming. So we did run. I remember hiding in bushes. I wasn't exactly sober. I remember icing my knee later. I just remember looking back and seeing this girl
you're the
holding
victim.
her face.
Yeah, right. Of course.
That's right.
Yeah,
No, her just blood.
So this poor girl was called fat and then kneed in the nose during an so if we got on this other person to this show, she'd be like, I went to an Ashley Simpson concert.
We
Yeah.
gotta
Fat
track her down.
and
We
then
gotta
got
track
kneed
her
in the
down.
nose.
Also, she was wearing Jesus is my homeboy shirt. Just a little detail.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Totally.
And-
Jesus did not have her back.
he did not, and she did land a lot of punches though, but just not. I didn't get punched, but
Okay.
she was a good fighter.
We're gonna take a couple of punches right now at finding out whether this is true or false. What? Well, you had something, Danny? What?
Yeah, who was Ashley Simpson?
Oh, okay.
The show isn't long enough.
Okay.
Is she
All
a
right.
singer? Is she a singer?
She's a singer.
Yeah.
Man,
And
that lady is all about that.
No, she's a
business, by the
Supreme
way. Look
Court
at her.
justice.
She
I mean,
does not have patience.
All right.
Okay. I'm sure glad we got that question in. So now we're going to jump over and actually find out whether it's true or false.
Thank you, Tom.
Whether or not, I know, Amy got into a fist fight at an Ashley Simpson concert. What
All
do
right.
you say, Blue Team?
I'm going with Barry first. What is your call?
I say 100% true.
All right, Danny boy.
Man,
You've
you
had a lot of
100%
fights.
True.
I mean, you have
100%
had a.
True.
I mean, Danny's had a lot of fights, so I feel like he would.
Well, I feel like a lot of blows being landed at concerts are a super rare thing, so I'm leaning no with that. And Jesus is my homeboy at an Ashley Simpson seems really weird. So I'm going to go 100% no. So we'll leave it up to you, leader. Leader.
I am going to go with yes. I just feel like Amy is that little sweet blonde face wouldn't lie about doing something so horrible.
Oh, she shaking her head yes. I love it.
So you're saying that it's true?
Yes.
Before I tell you whether it's true or false or not, I've got to put this up because it's a good comment. There you go. There you go.
Yes.
That's too clever.
That's
And it
good.
turns out that it is actually true.
Yeah.
Well done, Blue
Yeah.
Team.
Good
Yay.
job, that lady. Good job, that lady.
But
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a great story.
And Barry.
This
Right,
is
yeah.
what this show is all about. Welcome to the show. But if we do lose because of it, I never want to see you again.
Okay, so it is that right now. Blue Team's got a point. Now we move down to Barry. Barry, are you ready for your truth or lie, or whatever the hell it is?
Absolutely not.
Okay, here we are.
I've played music at Carnegie Hall.
I played music in my car. Usually, I had serious.
Yes. So were you performing, or did you like have a Walkman on while in the lobby at Carnegie Hall?
Like on the sidewalk. No, yeah, on stage.
What was the circumstance?
Yeah.
So I played trumpet in high school. Grew up in New York, and for 1 year I played with the New York All-City High School Band, which I'm sure you knew was a thing. And it's one of these things-
I've got your card.
I thought they were disbanded. I
Your
really did.
bio.
Yeah.
Wow.
I follow you.
Yeah. We've got a MySpace page.
The buried trumpet card is actually worth 2 Jerry Garcias. It's good.
Nice.
Hold on, Barry. Wait till Casey's done, then speak. That's my teammate. Bro.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's synchronize our watches. Wait a second here. Okay.
Barry, what was the piece of music that you played?
And by the way, shouldn't it be? That?
That's
That's
true.
it.
Nice, Tom. That was awesome.
They're trying to hype it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a concert band. So it was a kind of a program of a bunch of different orchestral works. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't remember exactly what numbers we played, but they were kind of classical type of things.
And how'd you get chosen to be a part of the this group, this band?
It was an audition thing. Yeah.
Do you still play today? Are you still a musician?
I only play bass harmonica.
Bass harmonica. You should have tuned in last night. You would have heard the only bass harmonica being played on the internet ever.
I've got 2 notes mastered. I'm working on my 3rd.
Set the scene for this concert for us.
Sure. So, it's high school students, and the audience was filled with parents. So it wasn't very many. But there we are on stage, and it's quite an experience being at Carnegie Hall. I'd never been even in the hall, let alone on stage before. And get dressed up, wearing suits, and the whole thing. I don't know what else to say about it.
Like time of day?
It was nighttime. It was like a weekend, or maybe it was probably a weekday show. The weekends are for, real musicians. Yeah.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
other questions for Barry here? Barry? Nothing?
Nothing?
I've been shamed. I'm not allowed to talk anymore.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
you
a much
won.
faster show.
You won me 100.
Who knew it was that easy?
Yeah.
So what happened after the concert?
After?
Yeah.
Did you get
Did you get in a fight with Ashley Simpson?
Like, was there a reception? Did everyone just go home? Like, what was the?
You didn't know who she was.
No, I mean we're in Manhattan, right? I grew up in Queens, so I'm pretty sure my parents took us all out for a late night supper or something, and then
They
went
got
home.
a slice of pizza. They got on the
Pastrami
subway,
sandwich.
and they went home.
That's right.
Right? What else do you need?
I don't know.
By the way, Todd, just so you know, you can't just comment in 2 different accounts as though we don't know it's also you. At the same time.
He's up in the numbers. Shut up.
Yeah, really.
Look at Aniela. Numbers.
He's going for the
He's the
topaz.
numbers. I'm going to go log on too. I'm going to add another number to
Don't
it.
add any more
Let
numbers.
me get my phone. I got my phone.
I think my computer breaks down if it goes into double digits, so I don't want to.
We're like,
So, Barry, where were you on stage? Could you see the audience? Could you see your parents?
The lights are on you, so you can't really see individual people. I was in the trumpet section. There's probably 20 of us, and I was kind of right.
By
in
the
the
way,
middle.
I just had some major PTSD when I thought you said I was in the Trump section, and I was like, oh, no. Shit.
Yeah.
Or the
Not
red
another
team,
one.
Kinsey.
Yeah, they're yelling. If I wanted popular, I wouldn't have become an improviser. Okay. You get one more question if you need one, Red Team, to determine whether it's true or false that Barry played music at Carnegie Hall. Anyone? Okay, so you decide. Be the deciders, Red Team.
Amy, how do you feel about this?
Well, the thing that got me was when he said it was on the weekend. And then he said, wait, no, maybe a weeknight. Yes, a weeknight.
Yeah, you realize that, high school's probably not filling the seats on a Friday, Saturday.
No.
Yeah, Lauren?
Yeah, that was kind of an interesting catch too. Yeah, I think it's a good story, and he might have done something similar, but probably not Carnegie Hall.
I feel like if this is a true story, Barry has done some of the most exciting things on the planet Earth, because if I told the story about the time that I played in Carnegie Hall, I would have gone on for days, because that would have been highlight of. I talk about how I watched improv at Carnegie Hall as though I was playing at Carnegie Hall, because I saw Tina Fey at Carnegie Hall.
I was at that show. It was
Wow.
awesome. She did this
That's
great
where
thing
I. That's
about
where I met
yoga
you,
being
Lauren.
like all about like.
Do you see us getting animated and we weren't even performing? This is
When are you
This
guys
is-
not performing? Okay, come on. Is it true
we
or
believe
false?
that it's a
It is
lie, and
false.
if it's true, Barry, my God, I'm
You're just
so
too damn
sad.
humble.
Well, it's true. It's true.
I felt like it was true.
Well done.
Nice job,
Well
Barry.
done, sir. Well done,
So-
I
sir.
felt that
So
truth
actually, it's
in there.
almost true. I've played there twice.
Oh, so it was false.
Oh, Casey, not just once, but twice, Casey.
Well, it does say I played music at Carnegie Hall.
There you go. So
only
it's
once.
true. Yeah. So,
So
sorry,
it is
sorry
true.
guys. I
Game is
learned
bullshit.
to throw in those little red herrings.
Wow.
This
Nice
game
job,
is
Barry.
fixed.
High five. Pass this fist bump over Danny, please.
I do not wish anyone a happy holidays, regardless of what
You
my
actually
says.
thought it was a lie because you couldn't remember if it was a weekday or not. And okay, good.
It was
All
like
right.
60
Actually, I thought Amy was let up too. As soon as he said weekend, her eyes went like, weekend, we caught him. And then he corrected it pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Good
We'll
job.
give him that.
Hey,
Now,
Jordan
Well
just
done,
gave an
sir.
LOL at Tom. Excuse me, Jordan. We're all very funny.
I don't know.
I know one.
No, we're not.
My help.
I think Jordan must know how much I hate LOL. I think this is funny.
Jordan, use emojis.
Yeah. Oh, don't use emoji.
By the way, we will be singing karaoke here shortly for Tom.
Oh, just remember, we can't use the happy cry emoji because Gen Z thinks that it means we're old.
Yeah.
Who's Gen
I
Z?
am old. I am old.
Who is Gen Z? Was she a fan of Ashley Simpson?
With my side part, yes.
You played bass
I'm-
for us.
Right.
I'm a fan of Lauren.
Give me
So
G's
she's
for
going to go
life.
now. Lauren, it's your turn. Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I always gotta
Here
look
we
at
are.
the
We're doing it.
necessity.
It's crazy. Danny's still talking. Here we go. Lauren, this is yours.
Yes. The first time I played miniature golf, my ball hit a squirrel that ran in front of the hole.
No, never happened. Glasses off.
How old were you?
Probably about 14.
It's the first time you ever played miniature golf was at 14?
Yeah.
Who were you
Oh my
with?
god. I feel like the lights should be turned down and a huge spotlight should just be on Lauren right now.
There's a lot here. There's a lot here to work with,
Like a
Lauren.
single hanging light bulb from the ceiling.
Thank you. Yes.
This is it. You really got crazy. This is it. You know what? Your heart rate is up now. You don't need to step.
I finished my mile. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. It was about 14. It
More
was,
importantly,
What's
what?
that?
I'm sorry. She was answering the question. I jumped in. I apologize. I got confused.
What we do.
Oh, it was a family vacation to Maine, and we were outside, and so it was a thing to do because I'd never seen it before, and it was one of those like miniature golf things that was for the area kind of a big deal, and so there were like these big animated things and like bright lights and everything, and I'd never seen any of that stuff before because where I came from it was just like real golf, and I wasn't allowed to go there because the closest golf course was restricted at one point. And so like, because of the whole like anti-Semitism thing, like my mom wouldn't really have us have anything to do with golf. So yeah, so that's why it took so long for me to go.
By the
All
way,
right.
really quickly, apropos of nothing, I just want to show you someone that I now hate. I hate. I
What the
hate
hell?
this person. Okay, go ahead.
Wow, I didn't know there was symbols to do the thing.
Yeah.
That's creative. Very creative.
So Lauren, once they let you on to the golf course and you made your cultural breakthrough and you killed a living being,
So what did your caddy do at that point?
Caddy.
You mean my dad?
Oh, okay.
Who was like,
But this is one of those high-end.
A miniature golf caddy. Really?
Let's go with the one club. We won't go with the one club.
Yeah, really. I suggest the putter for this one.
Yeah, I would go with the putter. This is you gotta go up in the clown's mouth.
no, but my dad was rushing me to get through it as quickly as possible because he hates mini golf and there was ice cream at the golf place. And so he wanted to get through it as quickly as possible to get to the ice cream. And so like, and the squirrel was not like damaged. It was
I was just
basically
going to
like-
ask that. That would have been an interesting question.
did you interview the squirrel after?
Yeah, how did he feel? How was his emotions? Like, was
He
he
said,
scared?
"These nuts." That's what he said.
Of all people to do
presidential
a D's
aspirations.
nuts joke, Tom Neal to throw out D's nuts.
LOL.
I feel like he prepped that. I feel like Tom prepped that D's
No,
nuts.
he
Yeah,
didn't.
right.
Tom's been sitting on D's nuts for like 10 years.
He's sitting on these nuts right now.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa. I don't know where and how they hang. Calm down.
We're up in Maine. We're going to go over to the nut and putt. Okay.
So
it's a chain.
Which is terrible compared to the nut and putt, which is but I like to go to the putt and nut because I get to play a little before I finish.
Satisfaction at the end.
Sounds like you're describing a really bad motel on Route 66.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's to work after your
All
time.
I know is a little squirrel came in front of me.
No, I think
And
it's a golf porn site.
That wasn't a squirrel, Casey.
Her name was Cindy. Okay, it was the late '90s. It was fine.
What a time.
Serious question. Serious question.
Someone called me fat, and I got
Danny.
my ass kicked.
Danny, you have a question?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear of miniature golf before the age of 14?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And
There
they
just
have
wasn't
it in your area.
there just wasn't any in my area, and I never had any like particular desire to go. But I was on Maine on vacation, and we passed it driving down the road, and I was like, "Oh, that looks like fun. Let's do that."
Yeah, but I'm saying you heard of it before, right? You heard of it. So where would you hear of it if it wasn't in your area? Would you hear of it online? Was that back when the internet was big?
No, it was like a miniature golf. It's the thing. It's not like I grew up in a cave. Like miniature golf is part of like.
I heard of Algeria. It's nowhere in my area, but
yeah, but it wasn't near her. So I
There's
didn't
no
hear about
Sonic anywhere in my area either, but I know what it is.
Aniela,
thank you. Thank you.
as if I can
Thank
help you.
Lauren,
Yes.
you said that well, first off, did you take a lot of, like, was this a road trip with your family?
No, we were going specifically up to Maine.
Did you fly, or it was only driving from New Jersey to Maine?
It was driving from New Jersey.
Okay. Now, with that drive, were you already at your location, or was this along the route that you saw this, or were you already where you were supposed to be?
We were already in Maine. We were staying in Kennebunkport, and we were spending like a week there. So we were driving from different places, and so we were going on one of the main roads, and I saw it on the road.
Okay.
One more question.
And when you suggested this, your parents actually were like, yes, we're going to listen to you, Lauren, and stop? Or was it a bit of a struggle?
There was ice cream there, so my dad was like, okay, we can get through one round of golf, and then we'll get the ice cream.
Okay, just needed to check the family dynamic here.
Okay, now I need to know from the blue team what you think, whether it's true or whether it's false. That the first time Lauren played miniature golf, her ball hit a squirrel that ran in front of the hole. What do you say, blue team?
Barry, what are you thinking?
You're ahead, so you can pass.
Well, if it's false, she did a really good job of selling it.
She's very good.
That's Lauren. That's Lauren. Thank God she's on my team this week.
I like it when you say nice things.
I'm going to go with.
It's not a good thing because you could be working against me on purpose. I'm just saying.
Barry.
I'm going with false.
Danny goes false.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Danny boy.
I have 100% confidence that lady always gets Lauren, 1,000%. So it doesn't matter what I say, but I feel like it's false because there's way too many, things in there that she has never played miniature golf before.
Than not playing miniature golf before. Yeah, that's I get Lauren when it comes to deeper family dynamic stuff, but hitting the squirrel, like I can see them playing miniature golf. I can see waiting at 14, all that. It's the squirrels they're really fast.
Yeah.
And for it to have been on there and to like hit it while it was rolling seems unlikely, right?
So you're saying false? Well, it is a lie.
That was a tough one. No one has ever hit a squirrel in the history of miniature golf.
Damn it,
No,
that was
try.
But I really like the story.
that was a good one. But we've got this new that lady
Mm.
and
very
she's
serious.
you.
I realize this is like the fourth story that you've had with me involving animals.
What can I do? I'm not keeping track. I don't know.
I am serious about this game.
You need an algorithm. Tom, you need to create an algorithm for this game that recreates people's feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, we are going to be starting a fundraising campaign for Doghouse, and if you'd like your lie to be true or your true to be lie, you can donate to the restoration of Doghouse Theater here shortly.
But
nice.
shortly, time for Danny. Danny, are you ready? Because
I'm ready. Yeah,
there we go.
Ready. I was more ready to lie.
Because I do have some druid shit I have to do around midnight. So
please cue up a lie for Danny.
Here we go.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one I sent you.
Yeah, right.
I was stuck in an elevator for 2 hours until my grandfather rescued me.
All right, Dan, where was this? Where were you?
I was in the elevator, Casey.
How old were you?
When he went in or when he came out?
Yeah, I was in there a while. I was, I'm going to guess it was a while ago. It was back when I was younger. I'm going to say 16.
Okay, that was a long answer.
Where does your grandfather live?
I didn't hear you, Lauren. I'm sorry.
Where does or did your grandfather live when this happened, that you were together?
He lived in an apartment complex. It was called Playa del Sol. I believe that means House of the Sun.
Beach of the Sun.
Beach of the Sun. Yeah, I knew there was sun in there.
So where was this elevator located?
Well, I don't know the parameters like the whole building wise, but I grabbed it at the lobby, and I used to get off at the 9th floor.
But
I don't know where it ran in between. Like I don't know if it went left or right, but I feel like it started at the lobby and I got to the 9th. It was
great. What I'm really going for here is city, state.
Oh! It was Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
And so this
was on.
Was it your building? Was it your grandfather's building?
My grandfather lived there. My grandfather lived there, but we moved in. We moved in. My mom, my brother, my 2 sisters. We all moved in. You know, we were kind of hard up when we were young, so we moved in with Gramps. You know, Gramps put us under his wing, and we moved into Playa del Sol.
How did the elevator get stuck?
What?
How did the elevator get stuck?
Well, truth be told, I pulled the stop button like fucking around, and when I pushed the stop button back in, the elevator didn't start again. It was like a stop-start thing, and it did not restart.
Was that the first time you've ever messed with the stop button?
That is definitely the first time I've ever messed with the stop button. Yes.
Is it the last time you ever messed with it?
And Danny, just FYI, don't leave for break. It is your turn right now, so don't leave.
I love that. I was worried it was going to die in between, but I got 12%. So I'm sorry.
Good
That's
advice
my
for
fault. I
everyone.
apologize.
Yeah.
This is literally Danny in the middle of his turn.
So I did this on the 7th. Not yet. No, straight up. It was. I pulled the stop button.
So how
were you the only one in there? Sorry.
I was the only one in the elevator. Yes.
And so, how did your grandfather save you? I mean, all I'm imagining is speed. Give me your hand. I'm just imagining your grandfather going, "Give me your hand."
Well, I ended up making it almost to the floor where he lived, and I was stuck in there. So I did the thing called something seemed to happen, and then I heard my grandfather outside the door going, "This fucking elevator! Every effing week, this elevator!" And then I said, "Graham, I'm in here, Graham." He said, I said, "It's me, your grandson. What'd you do? You son of a bitch! What'd you do?" I said, I'm stuck in the elevator. And then, after that, he called the fire department. That's who let me out.
This episode of Raging
Wait.
Bull has been brought to you by Are You Serious?
And by the way, and just so you know, Danny, that was a great monologue. That was a really nice audition. I thought it was great.
I've been trying to get in deep.
We will call you, and we'll let you know if there's something.
Okay, so Red Team,
You can't handle the truth.
That's the one I was waiting for. Red Team, I need the Red Team to come together right now over me and decide whether it's true or false. That Dan was stuck in an elevator for 2 hours until his grandfather rescued him. Go for it, Red Team.
I mean, it seems like something a 16-year-old would do. I'm around them all the time. They would mess with the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, but at the same time, I'm thinking that like if this is the lobby elevator, it's the main elevator, and there's nobody else in 2 hours who's going to be pushing a button to use that elevator.
And how does grandfather hear him? How did it just so happen to stop right on that exact floor?
I don't know. If only you'd asked those questions when you had the chance.
Well, no, we tried, but the first 15 minutes of the answer was, I was in an elevator. I was in the lobby. It was like listening to a Trump defense. All right.
In all fairness, I answered your questions. You should ask better questions.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, fine. I answered your questions.
Okay,
You answered them like an improviser.
All right, ladies.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
I mean this with all due respect. Happy holidays. I think that it's a lie for the simple fact that it feels like a lie.
That's a fact.
You're saying lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's true. It's true.
Oh.
Okay. So at this point,
do we even need to continue?
Yes, we continue because we want to see if you can sweep this. I mean, it's possible.
Beating. Horrible beating. Worst beating I've ever seen, Tom.
It's no, I've seen worse. So we keep going. We keep going to see how bad it can get. There's no mercy rule. So we move up to Casey. Casey, I'm not going to ask you if you're ready. Here you go.
Once when I was in Tampa Bay, the car I was driving was hit by lightning.
False. Moving on.
Can
we just do that? We have enough points. False.
No practice needed.
Vote on it.
It's really
No
good.
question. False.
False. We're just moving on.
I'm sorry. That lady.
We're moving
Okay,
on.
so what was the experience?
No, Barry.
No.
We're done?
We're boycotting
We're
this.
done. It's
No.
false.
Hey, you're the captain. You're the captain. You're not the admiral. I'm the admiral.
Damn it.
Okay.
Moving.
Oh.
He might have got struck by lightning. Hold on, everyone, wait. He might have got struck by lightning.
Yes.
We can ask him questions.
Okay.
I don't. By the way, that lady is not my friend. I don't like her.
Well, she's not on your team. You shouldn't like her.
I liked it when Aniela was here and she was in a hot tub because it was at least fun to look at for an hour. This fucking Megan Fox substitute is killing me.
Suck it. All right. You guys can ask questions if you want.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Wow, Aniela just gave everyone permission to talk.
Yeah.
That's reverse misogyny.
That's some
just
big
so you know.
dick energy right there. I got some big pussy energy.
Aniela's an actor. Aniela's an actor. Act like you give a shit.
All right.
Here we go.
Ooh. Ouch.
What kind of car?
What kind of car was it? Yep. There you go, Barry. Good job, man.
It was a Honda Civic.
What year?
And were you in a swimming pool at the time?
What?
That's a callback.
That's a callback.
To another show.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice job, Barry.
Way to go,
Wait,
Barry.
is that a callback from another show that I wasn't
Yes,
on?
when you drove the
Yes.
car into the swimming pool that you never
Well, of
actually
course,
drove.
that makes more sense.
Yeah. And so, did the car stall? Did it die? Tell us, or did you just keep driving?
No, it was parked in my friend's driveway. I had followed him in a U-Haul up to Tampa and helped him move into his new place. And while I was sitting there waiting for him to check in and get the keys and the whole 9 yards, there was a big flash and a loud boom, and my entire electrical system within my car, well, the radio got fucked up. Everything else was fine, but the radio got fucked up. And I thought I was dead.
So, does that explain your lisp?
You're already winning, Barry. And and I feel like next week or whenever I participate again, if I do,
Here it comes. Wait for it.
that by the way, there's a cattail combing that lady's. There's a pussy touching that lady's hair.
Ah, well.
Oh boy, Jesus.
Fine.
Well, I obviously don't need these to figure out the answer.
All right. So it struck your friend. What year was this?
This was like 2004, 2005, something like that.
Do you tell the story to people often, or do you just?
No. I mean, it was pretty shocking. But at the same time, it was pretty brutal. But Andrew came out and because it happened, and he came out and he was like, dude, did you see that? And I was like, did I see the flashlight? He's like, lightning struck here. And I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
All right, let me go through a couple quick things here, my friend.
Sure,
Casey.
Danny. Check me
You were
down.
in the car, correct? You were in the car, correct?
Danny, by the way, is this the series of questions that you ask at the Marriott when a guest has a complaint?
Don't listen to him, Danny, because he's
correct,
trying to
thank you
just
on that.
get you off topic
Yeah,
and taking up your time.
Thank you. Actually, that lady, that's awesome. See, that's why you're the leader. Casey, let's get back on point here. Where are you in the car at the
Glasses
time?
project more power than she actually has.
Casey, do not talk about my
Amy has better eyesight than she puts on, but she wears those glasses so that her students think that she means business. And I just want to be on the
Tom's lost control.
I just want to ask you a question.
Fine. Ask away. You're wearing a lovely pair of rims. Where are they from?
When you were in the car,
Danny, I had a question about your rims.
What is happening?
Casey's being a combative witness.
Look,
He's being a very combative witness.
I'm just
Judge, can we?
I'm just here trying to have a nice conversation. I'm having a nice conversation with everyone I'm with, right? I wasn't born with a silver spoon on my nose like Lauren.
on her nose, that's a balancing act, Casey. She wasn't born that way. She learned to balance. All right, now let's balance.
Why don't we
this
ask a couple of
conversation here.
questions about how
Let's
she's
balance
doing
this
it? Like,
conversation.
how is that?
Where-
How are you doing that? Lauren, can we ask a
Mr.
few
Trump,
questions to
Mr.
Lauren?
Trump, Mr.
I'm
Trump,
sorry?
did you incite the insurrection or not?
I think
right.
I think you're a very special person, Danny. I don't know what you're looking for.
That's hard.
You're a very special person. I love you, and now go
That's my
home.
cotton socks. I'm pretty sure she loves me. I'm not quite sure because I think that
cannot
means
tell you guys.
something else.
I cannot tell you guys how entertaining this is, but I'm gonna jump in.
I'm at 3%. Let's roll.
I'm going to ask you now to vote somebody off the island.
I have such a hard time when it comes to Casey because Casey is a fairly good liar, which makes me question our friendship.
Makes me question it too.
Barry,
Bad but true.
thoughts?
Well, he's changed his story about 50 times. First it was lightning, then it was earthquake, then it was floods.
He caught all of it. He caught all the nuances.
I could tell by your body
job.
language.
Just going through all the compendium of natural disasters.
I'm going to need an answer.
I say it's false.
I'm at.
Danny boy.
I'm going to say that he read it. He realized that no matter what he does, he's going to look like a liar. So he really went out of his way to look truthful. So good job, Casey. But you're
going to
a
need
liar.
an answer. Okay, that's an answer.
Okay, I am so hard with this stuff as well when it comes to Casey.
I'm hard too.
Okay.
He's a really good liar.
Casey.
My initial response, as you know, was lie. But then he started to convince me of just like, well, maybe it was. And I did search on the internet. You can get hit by lightning in a car
Sure you can.
and then it just goes through.
You're still doing the searching on the internet thing during the middle of a show?
Yeah, I was bored with Casey.
Rude. So rude. So rude.
So I am going to, we are so far ahead, gang. I'm going to go with my team and say it's a lie.
Good. It's a lie. Yay. Okay. All right.
Well done, though. Well done.
How many stuff I like? You're like 1 in a million.
I was in a car that was hit by lightning.
But you are 1 in a million, Tom.
Okay. We're moving to Aniela.
Are we going to have
Yeah, you're that guy, dude.
speech that I get to give? Will there be like a retirement speech that I get to give tonight
Yes.
for this to be my last?
Yes. Mhm.
This is my last
around
show.
11:30. Aniela, here's you.
Mm-hmm. The sight and smell of oatmeal makes me physically sick to my stomach.
What trauma is
gave
this
it. I think
associated
he
with?
gave it.
What trauma is this associated with?
When I was a kid, my mom, like when we lived in the bus, she would like serve us oatmeal.
Mhm.
And like, so our cat ended up getting to it first and eating it. And then because we didn't have much money, my mom was like, no, you still need to eat it. After the cat ate it, like part of it. And I was like, eh. And I ate it because I was forced to. And then from then on, I will never touch oatmeal. I'm just like, it looks like chunky vomit.
By the way, I just looked it up on the internet, and this is a lie.
Also,
Wikipedia.
this episode brought to you by Quaker Oats. In case you're trying to fight Beatus. In case you're trying
Chunky
to fight
vomit. Chunky
Case-
vomit.
in case you get the Beatus.
Chunky vomit.
Anyone else? Questions?
Did you get sick after you ate it, Aniela? Did you get sick after you ate your cat oatmeal?
So hard to tell.
I did get a bit nauseous, but I think it was more of the thought of it that made me nauseous than the actual act. Like, it was just like, and so from then on, like, you know how if you drink a drink, like if you get so drunk on cranberry and vodka and then you throw up and then you cannot have cranberry and vodka for a while. That's kind of the situation, but it just became like ingrained into my soul.
Did your mom still try to force feed you oatmeal?
She tried to force feed me all kinds of things. I was a really bad eater as a kid. I felt it was a way of controlling, so I just wouldn't eat because they wanted me to eat. So I'm getting better. Therapy.
Is this why you refuse to come to my oatmeal parties?
Casey, that's not eating it. That's not eating it at your party.
I thought maybe our relationship wasn't great, but now I understand. And if you just told me the story, which makes more sense because we did have a catnip section, and the cats always ignored it, and it's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's Aniela's life story. They're making a cereal out of it. Get it? That's a
I
joke.
know.
Fun.
Oh, that was a very
Anyway.
poor joke.
Barry, Tom's our host. Don't
All right.
Really?
If you were given, the opportunity to have like really good gourmet oatmeal with, like the brown sugar and like,
think about this. Think about gourmet oatmeal.
Right? What the fuck is gourmet oatmeal?
Think
I
about
don't
it.
know, like
Think
some
about it. You've been to
like
Ruth's
cookie
Chris.
crunchy hand-picked oats from the mountains of Siberia with, that come back with, organic brown sugar and, grapes
Aniela,
turned into
you've
like hand-picked by
vomited by a really expensive cat.
Aniela, you've been to Morton's. You've been to Morton's when the host comes to the table and he says, "Hey, tell you about our specials tonight. We have a lovely asparagus with a cream sauce.
Oatmeal.
We also have some.
Give me that oatmeal.
We have some steel cut
Oatmeal.
Steel cut
that are microwaved for
And
2.5
just to
minutes.
respond to Marissa's comment about oatmeal cookies, who eats oatmeal cookies?
I love
Why
them.
are they
My favorite
made?
with raisins. If they have raisins, I love them.
It's all about the fiber.
One more question. One
Yeah,
more
any
question,
other-
and we're
any other
done.
cookie.
One more question, and we're done. Amy, have you got a question? Because we haven't heard a lot from you, and enough. But
I'd like to hear.
Oh,
Get in there.
so do you gag when other people eat oatmeal?
Well, that's a damn good
Roommates,
question.
friends.
Oh, that's a great question. No, I do not get, and that's their business. But when, like, have you like a texture thing? Like when you put oatmeal in your mouth and it's like
Delicious. I love
It's
it.
like-
Give me cookies too. Raisins.
like this, like, it tastes like not. It's just like bleh, like it's
Okay, I need an answer. Is it true or false?
I do have one more question.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are we gonna be friends after this?
Who are you talking to?
this means
Any of you?
Any of us?
but, like the one that's under here is.
Can we mute that?
What you guys do to new people? You put us on the losing team, and then we get 6-0. Is this what you do? Am I being hazed?
I didn't put you on the list. I created a losing team.
We kind of blame this on you, actually, Amy. I don't know if you'll be.
Amy, Taco is Casey's team. This is every week. You see it religiously.
Okay, I need an answer. Please.
I'm also really good.
Amy, so
Amy, how you feeling about Pukey Lady?
I'm giving you guys one. You have no points. It's true. I'm giving it to you.
There you
You
go.
have no points. It's true. All right. I feel bad for you now.
Let's keep it at a scoreless game. I say false.
Great.
You're lost.
Lauren?
I think it's true.
Oh, Casey has to make a decision as a leader. Let's see where he goes. Let's go,
This is it.
You're going to win no matter what. Why do I have to
Hasn't-
somebody?
Okay, go ahead.
Tom, this is a great opportunity for me to take the next 5 or 10 minutes to talk about the reason why I'm on the show. and I just want to bring awareness.
Not as good as you think. So, Lauren, as assistant captain, I need you to
That you, right? And if it's one of these, is it one of these? I don't know. Is it or isn't it not? But you have to make sure that your pets are
Just
spayed
mute him, Tom. Just mute him.
or neutered.
Listen, Bob
Which is
Walker.
why.
Because, like, I don't think Casey can like physically handle getting a 6-0 loss. Like, there will literally be like smoke coming out of his ears. His insides are going to start boiling, and then people's pets are going to start disappearing a few days from now.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen to me if you don't answer this question.
That's why I'm letting you know it's
True
true.
or
It's
a
just
lie?
true. I'm
Just-
letting you know it's true.
just
Just not
answer.
true. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for you at this point.
It does.
It used to be
it does.
such a good show.
It was a great show when I was winning. Tom, I'm
with
gonna
that?
say
Run with that.
I'm gonna say that it's true, but I understand
Uh,
Amy's piece that she liked to be false because she likes the idea of everything being all or
Well,
nothing.
it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a damn
I had
lie.
oatmeal 2 days ago.
It's a lie.
We were friends.
It's a lie. Yes, indeed.
I become a
that
horrible
lady.
person because
Yes,
of myself.
That lady.
Okay, yeah. So that happened.
I'm
I'm a
not.
horrible
I'm not
human
mad.
Guys, I'm gonna
I'm not
need
mad.
like
I'm not.
30
I'm
minutes.
just deeply, deeply disappointed.
I think the three of you should be permanently excused from jury duty.
It is not a happy holidays here.
This show has made me into a horrible human being. I couldn't lie before this, and now I'm like, oh.
You gotta conjure your oatmeal.
Well,
Happy Valentine's Day.
I still thank you very much. It's almost Valentine's Day.
I
So,
don't I don't like any of this.
Do you want me to go back to old me? Here,
no.
Sorry. All right, back to normal.
Oh
Aniela.
no. Oh no.
better.
You know what that means? That means that happened. Yes.
Damn you, that lady. Damn you. You imposter.
I'll see you guys later.
All
Amy,
right.
Lauren, Casey, that lady, Danny, Barry. Amy, it's good to see you again. I hope we
You
see
too.
you.
Next
Bye-bye,
time,
everybody.
I'm bringing
cut.
cookies and you are
I'm
eating
cut.
them.
I'm cut and I'm hurt.
He's bleeding out.
That's not what I
And
heard.
I'm not waving good night. Fuck off.
Soulless bastard.